Hello friends, welcome to Code Crush Coding. In the previous video we have learnt about the if-else statement in Python, in which we are having the if condition and then the block of statement for if block, and then else condition and the block of statement for else block. So what are elif statement? So the elif statement enables us to check multiple conditions and execute the specific block of statements depending upon the true condition among them. So what if we have multiple conditions? So to check the multiple conditions in our program we have the elif statement. So let's check the syntax of elif statement. So we have the if keyword, the condition for the if. After that we will provide the block of statements for if block. Then we will have elif keyword and then the condition for elif, and then we will have block of statements. So we can have multiple elif block. So similarly elif block, then the block of statements, and then in the last we will have else keyword and the condition. If all the conditions are false, then the statements of else will be executed. So let's check in code how we can make use of this elif statements. So I have this if else demo.python file. So let's say you want to accept age from the user, and accordingly you want to print some messages on the console. So let's first accept the age. So we will provide variable as age, input, enter message as enter age, and we want this age value should be integer, restricted to integer. Then we will provide here int, and entire thing will be in this block of int. So now this statement will accept the value for age, and now I will add some statements here. So if age, let's say age is less than 18, then we want to print age, and we will print here student. Now I want to check another condition, elif. The condition I want to check is if age is less than 40, print age and then print working. Another elif statement here, elif age is less than, let's say 70, in that case print age still working. This message I want to print. And in the last else, and if all above statements are false, then I want to print age and senior citizen. Let's save this code and run now. So we are getting a message enter age. So let's say I enter age as 30. So what message we are getting here? Working. So let's see how it is behaving. So first it is showing us this message enter age. After that we have provided here 30. So it will check the first condition. So this will be false, like 30 is not less than 18. After that it will check the condition for elif. So 30 is less than 40. So that's why it is printing this message, and all other statements after that are not executed, which are not, because this condition has become true. So this will execute only this part for age less than 40. Let's enter another value for age. Let's say age is now 60. So it is printing still working, because the above statement will be false. 60 is not less than 18, 60 is not less than 40, but 60 is less than 70. So this message is getting printed still working. Now let's say I add another value, let's say age as 90. So in that case I am getting a senior citizen, because all above statements here are getting false and the else part will be executed. This is senior citizen. So this is the use of elif statement. You can check multiple conditions, and accordingly, depending on which condition becomes true, that part of statements will be getting executed. So now what we have learned in the previous video and this video, we have learned about the if block, else block and elif block. So another feature in if else conditions are that it can be nested, like we can have multiple conditions inside if as well as inside the else block. So let's check that. So we want to learn now nested if else. So here we are accepting the age, enter age, and now what we want to check, let's say I want to check if age is less than 18, then I want to print here not eligible for voting. So in this code I want to accept the age from the user and check whether they are eligible for voting or not. As we know, the age limit for voting is 18 years. So if age is less than 18, then we will print this message not eligible for voting. And in else I will print, and on any other value of age which is not less than 18, I want to print eligible for voting. Eligible for voting. Let's save this and run now. So we are getting a message enter age. Now what if I enter age as 18? So what will be the output? So we have entered age as 18. So here it will check the condition 18 is less than 18. No, because 18 is equal to 18, so that's why it will execute the else part. Let's run this. So we are getting here eligible for voting. And what if I enter the value less than 18? Let's say my age is 16. So it says not eligible for voting. So what I want to check now, if age is greater than 18, so we are getting message eligible for voting, but we want to also check whether that particular user has the voter ID or not. So how we can check this? Now for less than 18 we don't want to check the voter ID, but for age greater than 18 we will check this. So in the else we will have, so we have this check variable now, and we will get the value from user here, input. We will ask do you have voter ID, and we will say you want to enter the value in form of yes, no. So this variable will have the value which user will input, whether it will be yes or no, and accordingly we want to check the condition here. So if check is equal to y, if user had entered yes, then in that case we will print have ID, else. So I will remove this indentation here. So in below this f we will provide here else, and now I will say print don't have ID, don't have ID. So let me show you the flow of this program. So first thing, the age will be entered. If age is less than 18, so this message will be print not eligible for voting. This entire else block will not executed in that case. But if age is greater than 18, so the code will come to else. First thing, it will print this message eligible for voting. After that it will ask the user, do you have voter ID? Let's say user has entered here y, so this condition will be true, then this message will be printed, this will be ignored. But if user has entered no, then this will be false, then the if block will not get executed in that case, only the else will be executed, which will have don't have ID. So let's run this code. So let's say we entered the age less than 18, let's say 10. So in that case we are getting here not eligible for voting, else is not executed. Let's run this again. Now we have entered age as 22. So we are getting a message eligible for voting. After that it is asking, do you have voter ID? If I say here y, then it says have ID. This else is not executed. So let's run this code again. And if I say my age is 22 and I don't have voter ID, so this else will be executed now, don't have ID. So see, we are getting here don't have ID. So this is the use of nested if else. So you can have if block inside this else block. Also we can have multiple inside this if block. We can also have another if else. So according to your requirement, you can make use of this if else block. We will see more on these details and more nested if else in advanced programming. So this was all about the elif statement and nested if else. We will see another topics in next video. Thank you for watching.